Production process. The process of creating an artwork does not necessarily follow a linear progression. One of the things that one must accept is the fact that the arts have an anarchic dimensions to it, allowing it to fully harness its creative potential. The very reason why different art styles, periods, and movements were made possible is because there was a form of flexibility given to artists in terms of how to conceptualize and execute their ideas into reality. But this does not mean there is no guiding principle that governs the general process of arts production. The process is essentially tripartite. So first is pre-production, second is production, and third is post-production. The artist always begins with an idea that he wants to express or communicate with his audience. It may not necessarily be fully formulated, and so some form of exposure, research, and other approaches may be explored to get the idea long before actually making the hard work. This process is of course the pre-production stage. The idea takes a while to form or may come as swift as a bolt of lightning. Some artists, however, birth their ideas when material manipulation is already underway. This is when production sometimes seeps into the production stage. The execution of art may take a variety of forms, such as painting, sculpture, tapestry, and photograph film. A routine or dance, or a track, or composition, or music. Even the tricky art forms such as conceptual arts, which purport solely concerned with the ideas, take a variety of formats and may even be harder to pull off. Some artworks rely on a precise and skilled execution, while others need only intuition and a kind of judiciousness in a manipulation of material. Gathering and sourcing the material needed for the creation of the art is either subsumed under pre-production or the production stage. Either way, materials from one of the most crucial aspects that inform the direction, quality, and the final output itself. The last stage is the most drawn out, the post-production. Once an artwork is finished, it will then be decided on how it will be circulated not only in the art world, but the many publics. If the artist decides that he alone should see the work, then so be it. But most of the time, if not always, creation of the object requires that it be seen, heard, touched, and or experienced in a variety of ways. Often enters into a new sphere inside the domain of museums, galleries, performance halls, theaters, and other art spaces where interaction takes place. Take note, however, that approval, enjoyment, or pleasure are not the sole reaction that an artist intends for his work. Sometimes it is repulsion, contempt, or even grief which the artist hopes for. Either way, it is intellectual and emotional reaction that is often impetus for creating an artwork. The message is almost always embedded in the artwork, and it is the hope of the artist that his audience comes across it, or it takes from it something that is his and his alone.